Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I know y'all missed me because I missed y'all too, but guess what I got for y'all? Just guess what I got for y'all. It's a story time, y'all. I wasn't even planning to tell this story, but I'm finna tell it, y'all. It's so embarrassing. Okay, y'all, so this story time is gonna be about my first sneaky link going absolutely wrong. And let's just start it off by saying, don't judge me. First of all, do not judge me. I was a freshman. I grew up with strict parents. I was very naive and green my freshman year of college. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, y'all. Don't judge me. So please don't judge me, 'cause I won't judge you. And it can get ugly before it gets beautiful. So yeah, let's just set the scene. I'm a freshman in college. I'm very much excited for the parties. I'm very much excited for the boys. I'm very much excited just to be on the scene. And this particular time, there was a party that I'm hearing about that I need to be at, because this is going to be a very big, very crazy party. So me and my friends talking about it. We like, oh yeah, we got to go to this. So we ended up seeing the guy whose party is gonna be, and it's actually gonna be his birthday party, and it's actually gonna be a lingerie party. I ain't never been to no lingerie party, y'all. And we gonna call this boy Burner Boy. So I see Burner Boy at the club one night, because we out at the club. And I want to make sure I get a personal invite to this party. He already had told me, they already was saying like it was a group chat, and if you're in a group chat, you know, you're good. But I wanted a personal invite to this party. So I go up to him at the club and I'm like, hey, and he like, what's up? He looking so cute. He got his chain on and everything. I'm like, okay, it probably was fake, but me being a freshman, like he looked good. Like he was a senior. He looked good though. So I'm just like, so I heard you having your birthday party or whatever. And he like, yeah, you coming? And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. I already know what I'm gonna wear. Y'all, me saying I already know what I'm gonna wear to a lingerie party is like very much bobbish of me, because like, girl, why would you say that? Like, that just gives like, but at the time I wasn't thinking of it like that. I was just really excited for the party. I didn't care nothing about him at the time, but I did think he was cute. So fast forward, I would see him at functions and he would like flirt and stuff with me, and I would like entertain it, because you know, this guy was cute for one. He was popular. He was talented. He provided a service on campus that, you know, everybody knew about. He was also a part of a fraternity. And so I don't know, everything was given. Like when I first came to college, the frats, I was at them parties, and I don't know, like frats are frats, like they cute, like, you know, they something to look at. So he just happened to be one of those guys that was something to look at. So let's fast forward to the night of the party. He might have sent me like maybe 1 or 2 texts, or just been like watching my story and stuff like that. You know how niggas be. Well, I ain't gonna say, you know how ends be. So basically, the night of the party, I'm getting ready. I put on my pink little lingerie set with my robe, and I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready for this night to get started, because I already knew it was gonna be a good party. So me and all my friends, we pre-gaming on the way there. We driving like far out. This party is like way far out. We going into the boonies. Like this party is like in the woods somewhere. We parking, we trees, hills. Like we going deep up in for this party, this lingerie party. So yeah, we arrive at Burner Boy's Playhouse, and I'm excited. The house is big. We ducked off. We get in the door. They like no phones, no pictures, no cameras. And I'm like, oh, okay. I ain't never been to nothing like this before. So I'm excited. So I get in there, and I don't see the birthday boy, but I am enjoying my time. I'm doing shots. And me and my friends are having the best time. Like, everybody has on like their lingerie or their boxers. Like, everybody just, the party is lit as soon as we walk in. So, boom. Some time goes by, some hour goes by, and y'all, mind y'all, this is gonna be a random fact, but it's gonna make sense right from what I'm about to tell y'all. At this point, I had never kissed a boy ever. Like, I had never kissed a boy. Like, I came to college without having my first kiss. I want y'all to know that. So, hours go by in a party, and guess who just so happens to run into me? The birthday boy. So, me and the birthday boy greet each other, and, you know, it's cool, we flirting or whatever. And he goes about his way, like he greeting everybody or whatever. So a few more minutes pass by, and like I'm like super lit at this point. And all I can remember is like him running up to me, like grabbing my face and kissing me in my mouth. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is happening to me right now. This is great. Like, y'all, it really was not great. It really was, though. Like, it was really like something out of a movie. Like, who would have thought I would be having my first kiss right now with this guy? I don't know, y'all. It was like you just had to be there. It sounds weird now, but when he kissed me, it was just like we was finna get married. Like, I don't know, like it was just giving everything it needed to give. I was like amazed. I was like, wow, that was good. That was really good. And like, I didn't want to just like back up from him, because if this finna be my first kiss, he was already kissing me. Like, he was already kissing me. Like, soon as he brought my face in, he was already kissing me. And mind you, I was drunk. So, y'all. And we did have conversations prior to that, but they were like mini conversations. I was never expecting him to like just come out and kiss me. Like, that was literally so crazy. But that was a awesome first kiss. Thank you for that. But anyways, so he goes about his merry way after that kiss or whatever. Well, he actually was trying to pull me to the side, but like, I'm just like, no, I'm still turning up my girls or whatever. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm chilling. So, boom. I'm turning up, I'm having fun. And then what happens? He comes up to me again, and he kisses me again. I'm like, oh my gosh, what you got going on? Like, I know you drunk, but like, you keep kissing me. But I'm feeling it though. I'm like, okay, what he got going on? Let's see. But anywho, so yeah, he's pulling me off to the side, and we kissing some more. But that's just it. Like, we just kissing. So we eventually stopped doing that, and I go back and I'm hanging out with my friends again, and we partying, and then everything is going fine. And then towards the end of the party, he's trying to pull me aside again. Like, he like trying to pick me up, and I'm like, no. Well, I didn't say no, but my friend said no. So they really saved me. Like, they really saved me. I wasn't gonna do nothing anyway, but I had no business going to wherever he was trying to take me. So that night ends. I go home. We don't talk again. Like, we don't talk. I don't think we said goodbye that night, or maybe we did. I can't remember. It was fuzzy, y'all. I had the time of my life at that party, y'all. Cause that was literally my first kiss, and it just came so random, and it was so good, and it was just so like spontaneous. I don't know, like, I don't regret that at all. But I regret it once I tell y'all what I'm about to tell y'all later on down the line. So after the party or whatever, he texts me, he hits me up. He's like, what you doing? Da da da. And we just have like casual conversations from there. Like, we're just texting, getting to know each other and stuff like that, talking on the phone. And then some weeks go by, and he's like, do you want to hang out? So I'm like, yeah, we can hang out. So he arranges a time to come and get me because I didn't have a car at the time. And he happened to have like people at his house, so he's just like, okay, I'm gonna come scoop you when they leave. So I am like shaking in my boots because was this my first time spending the night to a guy's house? I don't think this was my first time spending the night with a guy, but this is my first time spending the night with a guy and knowing that something could possibly go down between us. So he comes and gets me or whatever, and I had already washed up and stuff, and we're at his place, and he has a bottle, and I'm like, I don't think I'm really gonna drink for real. Like I might have took 1 or 2 shots or something like that, but I'm like, I just want to vibe. And he's playing music, our vibes are good, everything is cool. We talking, then he starts kissing on me again. Like, this man loved to kiss, but I mean, I was cool for it because that was like my first kiss, and then it was like, okay, again. Like, I was getting used to it. Like, I was T. Like, obviously, I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing for my first kiss because he literally did not know what I'm gonna tell y'all later on in the story. So, boom, we finna get to the nitty gritty. And, well, not really the nitty gritty. So, boom, he is kissing me or whatever. So, basically, I don't know, I guess he got tired of kissing me. Am I going out of focus? So, I guess he got tired of kissing me or whatever. So, he went in to try something new. And what he tried was, he goes down, right? And I'm like, okay, he's a good kisser. Maybe he'll be good at that. So, I'm like, okay, bet, like, let's see what that hitting on. Let's see what it's hitting on. So, y'all, he goes down there, and he's literally licking me like this, like a cat. Like, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Stop playing with me right now. Stop playing with me. Don't piss me off right now. Do not piss me off right now, because it's no way we've been just for you to go down there and I'm like, he gotta be playing with me. Like, this has to be a prank. Like, this has to be a prank. So he stops that after like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, cause I'm not even making no noise. Like, I ain't did a word. Like, I probably made more noise when we was kissing than I did anything else. But yeah. So I was just like, I'm not even finna play with you. Like, this is good, cause it's not good. So then he's back kissing me or whatever, and he tries to use his hands, y'all. So he's DJing at first. He's DJing. He's like, yeah. And then he tries to, how do I put this? He tries to, like, he tries to use his hands in a different way. And it hurt me really bad. It caught me off guard. I was not ready at all. Like, I was not ready. Like, I literally wasn't ready. I was not ready. And I had never done that before. So when he did it, I was like, oh, like, I felt like he scratched me. Like, it felt like he scratched me. And I was just like, ooh, that did not feel good. That did not feel good. So he's like trying it again. I'm like, like, it's not going in. It's not going in. But I didn't tell him that I still had my V card, y'all. I still had my V card at the time, and I did not tell him that. So he probably thinking like, this dry behind girl, this dry ass girl, like, But no, it wasn't even that. It was just like, first of all, the head you gave me was not good. The knowledge that you gave me was not smart, sir. For one. For two, I ain't never did this before. I never had this happen to me before. I never stuck nothing up there before. So this is all new. And you done hurted me. You killing my vibe. You killing my vibe. And I was probably killing his vibe too. But I don't care. So anywho, time goes by of him trying to do that. It's not working out. He's just like, okay, we could just go to sleep. So we go to sleep. And at that moment, I knew that I had no business talking to this boy. Because he literally had a beard and hair on his chest. And I'm over here just with my V card, fresh out of high school. No experience. Just had my first kiss. Like, I'm literally about to turn around and cry. Because I'm just like, oh, this did not go right. Like, he probably thinking about me so weird. Like, I'm just knowing in the back of my head, like, I'm probably never going to see this guy again. Because that didn't work out. So the next morning, y'all, I'm barely able to sleep. I'm barely able to sleep because I'm just thinking about it, rerunning it through my head. Like, dang, like, this did not go right. And my light just went out, so. But it's okay because I'm almost done with the story. So the next morning, y'all, the unthinkable happens, bro. The unthinkable happens. Like, my stomach is hurting. I'm still feeling like he scratched me on the inside. Like, I'm still, like, sore from that. Like, I'm like, dang, he must have really got me. Like, he must have really scratched me with his nails or something. Y'all, I get up to go to the bathroom. Why do I go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, wipe? Guess who's here? Guess who's here? My cycle. My cycle was early. This guy knocked my cycle on with his finger. Oh my gosh. And I don't have anything with me. I don't have no pad. I don't have no tampon. I don't have anything. And he's literally in his bed sleep. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, I'm going to have to wake him up. I do not want to wake this man up. Like, after last night, I just can't even do it. Like, I'm literally just, like, so embarrassed. Like, how does this happen to me? Like, how? So, boom, he basically just wakes up on his own because he's probably sensed, like, I haven't laid back down in the bed. And he like, you gotta go or something? And I'm like, yeah, I do. So he gets his stuff together. And like, it's kind of like awkward. Like, it's kind of quiet. I'm like, I know it's awkward. So yeah, he takes me home. It's like a long ride back, y'all. And y'all, I'm so irresponsible. I get to my place. I get good into my place and I realize I cannot find my keys. I can't find my keys, y'all. I'm like looking. I'm looking all over. I'm looking around in the car. Nowhere to be found. Mind you, he lived a good... Am I focused? Nowhere to be found. But mind you, he lived a good little distance from where I was at. He had his own apartment, y'all. He dropped me off to a dorm. He had no business messing with me anyway. But like, still... it was still like inconveniencing him, and I felt bad because I'm like, dang, I'm being irresponsible. I'm already acting like a little girl. Can't even take no. And now I don't have my key. How childish does it get? So he like, dang, for real. So we got to go all the way back. He drives all the way back to his house. Y'all, guess where the key was at? The key was in between the seats on my side. Like, it was like in the crevices, like, of the seat in the car door. I was just like, oh my gosh. And he saw that. I wish I could have went inside and like act like I could have grabbed the keys just so he don't feel like he did that trip for no reason. But he literally did that trip for no reason. So boom, I'm thinking like, dang, I'm really never gonna hear from my first kiss ever again. I'm never gonna see this man again. Like, I done basically fell in love with him already, and I'm never gonna see him again. So I'm like kind of sad going in, because I really was enjoying myself. I really was having a good time until, you know, that situation. So I end up hearing from him again, and we end up talking about the night before, and I'm like, I gotta tell you something. And he's like, what? And I'm just like, well, the reason why I had to leave is because, like, I started my cycle or whatever. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, I figured it was something. I was just like, oh, well, I gotta tell you something else. I still got my V card. And he's like, what? You still got your V card? No way. Like, he did not believe me. He was like, ain't no way you still got your V card. And I was like, yeah, like, last night when you was trying to do that to me, I thought you scratched me, but you actually hurted me. You started my period or whatever. It's like, dang, that's crazy or whatever. So he's like, so how do you feel about it? Like, are you like super sensitive, like, about your V card or whatever, or like you just kind of gonna do it when you comfortable? Like, he's like inquiring. I'm like, not he inquiring. I'm like, first of all, you ain't even take me on a date for you to be inquiring about my V card. Second of all, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't even pretty too much know you like that or whatever. Like, but I'm really not, in my mind, I'm knowing I'm not gonna do it until I get into a relationship. But I'm just kind of making up excuses because I still wanted to talk to him, and I didn't want him to, like, I didn't want to run him off, like, you know, thinking that the only way he could, you know, do something with me is if I was his girlfriend. I didn't want to flat out tell him that, but I already knew that in the back of my head. I'm just trying to see, like, what can I get out of him? Like, where can this go, possibly, from here? Because we haven't really moved that far. We moved fast, but we haven't really moved that far. I still got my respect, basically, if that makes sense. To some degree. Or at least I thought I did. So he's like, yeah, you know, you're right, da 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 da. And we just kept talking on the phone, kept texting and stuff, and he plans a date. This is so crazy. He plans a date, and this guy was actually a really decent guy. I mean, he was just, I don't know. I want to say he was decent, but, like, he did not need to be talking to me, and I did not need to be talking to him. So we go on this date, and it's nice, and we eating good. I think he took me to, like, this, it wasn't hibachi, but it was like a Japanese restaurant. And you can get, like, hibachi. It just wasn't like they cooking it for you or nothing like that. But we did get hibachi. So that was nice. And that made me like him even more. Because, like, was that my first date too? I don't think that was my first date. But I was hype about a lot of stuff when I first came to college. And I don't know. I just didn't think that, you know, he was going to take me on a date after what happened. So, you know, we had a good time or whatever. And we continued to talk and stuff like that. And then he asked me, he was like, so, like, do you give, and I'm like, no, I never did that before. He like, dang. So we just keep talking. He's like, okay, yeah, that's fine or whatever. He's still talking to me. And I really feel like I messed it up, even though it just was like, I knew what he was getting at, and I probably should have just ended it there when he started asking me about that. But he started posting little stuff on his Instagram. Like, I didn't know if the pictures were something that he took of somebody else or if it was him with a girl. But it just hinted towards he had a girlfriend. When I talked to my cousin about it, she was just like, yeah, them fraternity guys, they be having girlfriends on the side. Like, they be having secret girlfriends. So he probably got a girlfriend. So I'm checking him like he my nigga. Like, I'm checking him. I'm acting crazy. Like, I do not need to be acting like this over a boy that I kissed at a party one time and spent the night over to his house one time. So I feel like I kind of just like cut him off after that. Like, I was trying to be all big and bad and cut him off, and he just kind of let me. So we never ended up talking again after that. And every time we used to see each other, it used to just be like awkward. And I told all my friends that he gave me the worst head ever. And that was that. How y'all let me forget to tell y'all the gag of the story? The gag of the story, I literally found out like recently, like not too long ago, like a couple months ago, that this boy was kissing everybody at this party. Or at least he kissed more than one girl at this party. I was not the only one he was kissing. Way to ruin that special moment for me. Me finding out that I didn't care about it like now, but just like finding out like, dang, that was a special moment. Not knowing that he was kissing other girls at the party, at that same party where he was kissing me. Oh my God, he was so trifling for that. So yeah, that is the story time of my first sneaky link going wrong. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know if I want to know what y'all think, but get this video to 100 likes if y'all want the really juicy story times that I was finna tell y'all, the one I was talking about on my story. Yeah, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, y'all. So yeah, give this a double tap because it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I did not have to do this. No, I'm just playing. I missed y'all. I know y'all missed me. So I decided to put in the effort. Like, I could barely get my wig on, y'all. But I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of random and crazy and embarrassing, but that's what life is all about. I love y'all, and I hope you have a good day.